What you doing, Dad?
Oh, making 2 non-running engines run. So this one had a little bit of a problem. See, these aren't supposed to do that. They're supposed to stay right here. Problem is that there's a little bit too much distance in there. So right now, what I'm doing is taking off everything to see how bad the valve is stuck. So, head should be loose. Okay, those are the push rods. Those are head bolts. But, see it stuck open? That's why that motor didn't run. And I think it's kind of...
Sorry for all the headphones users.
So, that valve got stuck open, so it wouldn't run. But now we got it to go back. So now we just need to... See?
Yeah.
See how it's going back now? And that one's working too. Okay. So, we were just going to rob parts off of this, but, alright. So, see that? This spins all the way down. There's the bottom. See that?
Yep.
And then it comes up. And then it goes down. See?
Yep.
And down in here, these push rods, one goes in there. See that?
Yep.
One goes in there. Okay. Now, when I turn it, see that one moving?
Yep.
See the other one moving? Okay. So right there, it's when the spark plug fires. And it sends the piston down. Okay?
Yeah.
And then this one takes pressure off of it. See, which way does it go? It goes this way. Okay. So this one's coming up. Now this one's coming up. Okay. So we got everything freed up. Still spins good. So, we got this for free because it didn't run. All because that thing got stuck. So now, we're going to come back in here. We're going to line everything up. Before we do this, Dad's going to cheat. Okay, can you... So that slot has to go there. Pull the head up. There we go. Well, that slot has to go there. Okay. We didn't change anything. So if we do this right, poor boy it back together. You know why I say poor boy it back together?
No.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Because we're not going to spend any money on it. It's just knowledge. Okay? So, now that that's done, we're going to get our little socket. And I'm going to get them to where they touch. All four are going to touch. Okay, that one touched. We don't want to put a lot of pressure on them. I'll show you why in a second, okay?
Yep.
Okay, that one touched. Okay, that one touched. We're on there, we're on there. Okay, now, if you come over here, look right there, see that distance?
Yep.
Right in the middle? No, right here. Oh, right there. See the distance?
I think so.
See that line?
Yep.
See how it's not touching?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, I'm going to tighten them down just a little bit each time. It's easier to do this if it was mounted. But
Dad, is that supposed to come off like that?
oh yeah, it's just a gasket.
Hmm.
All that is for the valve cover. Okay. So now we got to check, make sure that they open and close properly. Oh, look at that. See them moving?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So everything's tight. Now where's my valve cover?
Beep.
Did it really?
Yep.
Guess what? We gotta take it apart.
Uh-oh.
Good thing we know how it went together, huh? Okay, there's one.
Should I film this part?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't even looking, it's dark. But we made sure that everything works. Ooh. Gasket's a no bueno.
Right there.
It's missing some stuff, huh?
No.
Okay, so maybe we have
Missing it
another
there.
problem.
Where else is it missing?
Huh?
I know it's missing there. It's just really old.
Yeah, well, we may have to buy something to get this one running again, but we got it for free, and it was just parts for the other one. Like I took the carburetor off of it, and I put it on the other one, and I took the gas tank off of it and put it on the other one. because this one isn't an electric start. And where it's going on the truck, kind of need an electric start. There's one push rod, there's the other push rod. Marvelous. Now, look right here. See that? So if we take our gasket, we figured out what was wrong with the valve, okay?
Yeah.
But if we take our gasket and we line our gasket up, guess what? They match.
Yeah.
See this? So, if we get a gasket like this, we can put this back together and I guarantee I can make this run. But I wasn't trying to make it run.
No.
I was trying to get the pull cord. It was right here for one motor that we have. I took the gas tank off of it. Here, come over here and I'll show you. So I took the carburetor off of this one and put it on this one. Okay. Put the gas tank on this one. We have a spare one of these now. Okay. But I want you to tell me the difference. What do you see different?
That one has that.
Already took that off. What do you see here? See this?
I don't see that on it.
You don't see that on it, right?
No.
Okay. So all of these engines are designed for an electric start or no electric start. So see this right here?
Yep.
It's a starter. See how there's no hole for it to go through? See this?
Yeah.
There's nothing there to make an electric start. So this motor is $1,400 new. This motor is $700 new. The difference in this motor to this motor is that. So, if you have a chance to fix an electric start, fix it. All the parts are the same, besides where the starter goes. You can't make an electric start out of this one. Can't do it. But if I can take the other parts off of this one to make this more expensive unit work, then instead of me being able to sell this one for $200 fixed, I can sell this one for $600 fixed. And it's all the same parts, same gas tank, same carburetor, same everything. Just it doesn't have an electric start. See that? It's different. And how you feed kids and not work for somebody else is to learn how to do stuff like this. Which one's worth more money? Well, that one is. So that's the one we want to run, right? The only thing I have left to do is put a new muffler on it. But these exhaust studs, the nuts were rusted onto the old muffler because it was bad.
Oh, I almost stubbed my toe on that one.
Look at all the holes in that thing.
Ooh. Looks like a big giant ant or cockroach ate it.
Okay. But right here, see how I had to cut into it?
Yeah.
I had to cut into these to cut the nuts off so that I could get this off without breaking everything. But when a muffler looks like this, it does this to everything next to it. See how that kind of lines up?
Yeah.
No bueno.
No good. For all the non-Spanish speakers.
They understand what no bueno is. But this is what happens when you don't take care of a muffler. And then it burns, because this is the air filter for the carburetor. Okay? Goes right here. See? Well, that's the air. That's the air for the carburetor. Well, when the muffler is blowing hot air in here, it doesn't let the motor run right. So it burns up the carburetor because it's getting really hot air from the muffler back inside the carburetor. So that's why we had to fix this, is because the muffler went bad and blew hot air into this and heated up the carburetor and it warped the carburetor. But we got a free motor that had a carburetor. So this will run tomorrow. Weld these nuts here onto the end of those so that I can unscrew them, because they won't come off, or they won't come out of the head. So I'm getting these nuts on here. So that I have something to weld to make this so right now I can't get these out. Okay, they look like this right here. Okay, these come out of this one. So that is what that looks like. See that?
Yeah.
So what I need to do is I put the nuts on backwards so that I can weld the nut to the stud and turn it into a bolt. That way I can put a wrench on the back side, and once this is welded to this to where it won't move anymore, then I can put a wrench on here and I can get it to come loose out of here, and then I can replace these. So what I did is I just kind of put it in there to where I can weld here and weld here and turn them into a bolt. Looks kind of like a bolt, don't it?
Yeah.
And then once I turn it into a bolt, I can put the wrench and turn it. Now these, to get these out of this one, I did the nut like that. See that?
Yeah.
And then I put this nut on here. The wrench here. And the socket. Oh, wrong one. The socket there. And I tighten them down really tight. Okay? And that turns that into a bolt. And just as soon as I tighten it down really tight, it grabbed a hold of each other, and then I could unthread these.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Yeah.
See, just that little tiny bit that I just did, made it hard to get apart. But that's what we're doing. That's all I have left to do on this motor before it can go on the machine. So, do you want to see what I'm making this for? Okay. So, that.
Yep.
Now, if I was gonna, if I was just gonna sell that motor, it's worth $600. But if I fix it to run one of these, which I have another one, if I fix it to run one of these, then I can sell it for $2,000.
Thanks.
So you buy broken stuff, and when you find the stuff to fix it, you fix it, and then you make bigger monies. Do is weld that and get those out of there. Hopefully they'll come out. Hopefully they'll come out, because if not, then I have to take the head that was on this one right here, and I have to put it on this one with a new gasket to make this one run. But it's the same parts, so it's okay if I do it. They're gonna match up. I just don't want to have to take everything all the way apart, because I already put the gas tank on it. I already put the carburetor on it. I just put the air cleaner on it. So all I have left.
You just did that.
I put the valve cover on it. I adjusted the valve while I was in there. Valves while I was in there. So all I have left to is put the exhaust on it. And that right there is in the way of me putting new bolts in and putting the exhaust on. So, are we going to do it tonight in the dark?